not really good.
But in the city there is a good network bandwidth and good facilities to learn.
But it is not the only thing which we need.
First we need
fresh food.
I never say that is the only thing we can go get.
First we should.
If we don't have good air, then how we learn?
First, we should fulfill our main necessities. So, an internet ban is not a main necessity.
No, only some cities have polluted water and polluted
say
that only cities are polluted.
Are very polluted.
No. How does
you can't say like that?
But in
nearest city to this place is very tidy and very beautiful.
But
how could you say that? We also live in this village.
When we go to city, we could see
I always move to that city.
But we also live in village. We also know about that place.
Then I also know what is the difficulties in the village. Then
and I also know about that city which you said.
As villagers, we also have experience in villages. So it is great experience than city life.
Yeah, but it's more difficult, for example, to get a doctor. There are not a good doctor in village.
But we don't need good doctors in village as we don't. We can't see many.
You can have the same disease.
Dangerous disease.
No, you can have the same disease like in city. It's not.
No,
you can have.
For
example, you can have diabetes in the city or in the village. You can eat a lot of sweet in the city, in the village.
In city, we can't keep social distance also.
But
for example, for disease like a cancer or with the diabetes, it's the same. You can have diabetes in the city or in the village.
We want to go to Colombo as Colombo is a big city and there is lots of important place in Colombo.
There are only artificial man-made things.
There are a big museum
it's not safe for the children.
Then if we go to Trincomalee, there will be also a museum.
Can you see a parliament?
We don't need to see parliament. It's not the main thing. We organize this trip to get the fun.
But
after going to
and we organize this trip for our own relaxation, not for education.
On the huge exam, we organize this trip for getting fun.
Yes, if we go to Sigiri, we could get a good fun.
How we get fun?
This is not Vandanagaman. No, I meant like that. If we go to Sigiri, we could climb on the rock.
It's only climbing. How could we get
on the top of the rock? We could see lots of.
No, I have gone Sigiri. I know the truth of that trip. We can't get more experience from hiking.
I think you don't know. There is a beach in Colombo too, so we could enjoy.
There is a very small beach available.
And we can't. And there are a huge number of people. How could we keep social distance?
How do you say there is a small beach in there?
Yeah, there is a small beach. Once you also visit there.
But there are only minute of students, so it doesn't matter.
Then you could bath with hot water at home.
But we don't speak for us. We speak for behalf of our friends.
We represent our friends.
Then she said she need to go to.
No, we also speak like that.
We also speak behalf of our friends and
actually she said that she want to meet her friend in Colombo.
And this girl need to see foreigners. That's why she decided to go to Sigiri.
I want to ask from you what happened when one students fell down to a hot water spring.
That hot water spring are very small and very shallow.
I understand. But it's not a big tank or something.
But there is a big crowd around hot water springs.
No, we can't see a huge.
Then you there are lots of rocks inside of that.
There are no rocks in Trincomalee.
Yeah, there are only seas and very beautiful places.
If you want to see beach and others, we can go to Colombo as well as we could see there are lots.
Then we can't see hot water springs. It's really amazing and that's the only thing.
But climbing rock is also an amazing.
Climbing rock is not
if you
amazing.
Want to climb a rock,
it's only hiking. You could hike.
But there are lots of ancient places on Sigiri rock.
No, it's only the rock.
There are some ruins of the ancient of King's Palace.
If you go to Sigiri, see only the sales of mangoes or something and like that.
No, there are lots of
Yeah, I have been. You also have been.
If you when you go to Sigiriya, could you see only mango sellers?
No, I never said only mango sellers, but she need to buy mangoes or something.
No, if I want mango, I could pluck from trees.
If we go to Sigiriya, we could see only the rock.
No, there are lots of ancient places.
No, how do you say there are only some arts and some only few things?
But they are very important.
Then why we waste our time for watching a rock?
And the owners don't allow us to touch them or look at them.
Yeah.
Then we can't get a photo also. Then how could we get the real experience? But if we go to Trincomalee, we could get so many.
We have a freedom.
If you want to get photo, you could get a
No,
phone
in
and you could get.
Trincomalee we have a freedom to do
Some
anything.
photos you could use the internet instead of going there.
No, how could we get a selfie via internet?
And how could we get our own fun?
As well as
After
you
sat
can
on a
go
huge
to,
exam, we organized the
Yeah.
trip for fun.
if you want to get fun, you could
But
go with your
I
friends.
understand. We organized the trip for getting fun.
While we
I
are.
suppose only you want to get that fun.
No. Almost all students want to get.
If you want to get fun, you definitely go to Ikadua. You can surf, have a party, and meet new friends. So
But
we
but
want
it
to
is
study.
dangerous.
no,
And
Ikadua.
Ikadua is situated far away.
No,
from
Ikadua is good for the surf, and you have the good party. Everything is good.
But we can't study from Hikkodo. We can't.
You
Yes,
you
you
only
can.
try to improve your knowledge and get
You always have to get fun.
But as students, we must need a relax also.
Yeah.
If we
You could stay at your home.
No,
No, on the beach is better.
And both of
relaxing.
both of you try to
One
improve
time
your
to
knowledge.
relaxing, two after good girl.
And both of you try to improve your knowledge. Try to understand. Before starting this trip, our teacher said that she organized the trip for getting fun after sat on a huge exam.
Yeah, you only think yourself.
While we are going, we could get a good fun at the bus.
And I suppose you need to become
How we
a
get-
scientist
how
or
we
like
get the
that.
fun?
Yeah, we want to be a good person.
But you don't try to improve your knowledge. You don't think about
say
other
rubbish
students.
things.
It's your.
Yeah, I think you only think
You
about
only think
yourself.
about you. You only need
That's
to
why we
improve your
try to-
knowledge. You don't think about us. And I suppose you also don't get relaxed or something.
I want to ask you, why do you go to
want
We are,
school?
You can make a road
we,
trip
are,
if you want.
we are not robots. We need
Yeah,
to relax. You only
Yeah, you is not a
you
robot.
only do you are liar by nature.
You is a super liar.
Yeah.
Both of you are.
Are you liar? You agree with us? You are super liar.
No, I meant you.
As
You are
well
super
as
liar.
there is only a one parliament in the Sri Lanka, so our responsibility is
Then almost all
But
students watch the.
But if we go to
Parliament is not the only
What
place
are the
which we
importance
could
of the
travel.
parliament?
If we go to Parliament, we can't get a fun or like that.
And Parliament there are only chairs and tables.
Yeah,
But
and
why
we can't improve the knowledge also.
That is the most
There are only-
important place in Sri Lanka.
But
Not for
we could
education.
see the Parliament via internet also.
Yeah,
We could see
But we can't bath from hot water springs via internet. Try to understand. We should get the real experience.
Yeah, we also
But
get
we don't need get a real experience at the Parliament.
We can't
get experience at the Parliament.
Okay, anyone don't need to go anywhere and everyone can watch it from internet and
No,
get
why?
experience
How
from
we
internet.
bath from internet? Don't say rubbish